All right, it's the rundown. It is March 3rd.
Yeah. Wait. No. When's your birthday? 6th?
Me? Yeah, 6. You're 20? 22?
22. You know it's getting close. Tim Cobbett, March 8th.
Shout out Tim Cobbett.
Yeah. Simply Safe is everything you need. Please read in the middle of the show. Okay. We'll start with Spike Lee going off on First Take on the Knicks.
I've been using the same entrance for 28 plus years. Yesterday, last night, I go in, my ticket gets scanned. I'm in. And the elevator's not moving. And the security guy comes to me and says, we need you to get off the elevator. I said, for what? So we could speak about it now. I said, I'm not getting out of the elevator. The garden floor is on the 5th floor. Elevator go up to 5, and security's waiting for you like it just ran out of Macy's stealing something.
The Knicks are the biggest dumpster fire in all of sports, and I really mean that.
I said this a couple
They've been
weeks ago.
under the radar
So
the
we're
worst
all
in
on
sports.
Spike Lee's
Yeah,
side.
But that's how bad it is. Like, I'm usually not. Spike Lee was like, when they were good, it was kind of a thing. He's kind of turned into like a joke. Ordinarily, I'm not pro Spike Lee, but
Why is he a joke?
He's like.
See, I think he's like one of those.
I guess maybe it's
few
more like
celebrity fans I
True.
respect because he's still going and they stink.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, I don't even know specifics, but I feel like over the years, and maybe it's just because the Knicks, everyone's soured on the Knicks entirely, but he's not as embraced as he once was.
I sat fucking next to him one game, literally, and he was widely embraced.
in
I
it.
was intimidated by him. There's Boston celebrity sports fans to me are like
They're
very
all-
fraudulent.
yeah,
Like the
yeah.
Ben
No, he's the real deal.
Affleck.
There's no
right,
denying
so then
that.
if the Knicks, I hate the Knicks. If the
300
Knicks won, I'd be like happy for Spike Lee.
Yeah.
$300,000 a year. He's given him
And he
30
goes.
years.
He
$10
goes
million.
today. He goes, he roots,
Yeah.
he gets mad. So
I don't know why there was.
I
was Cleveland-
said, it was like a week and a half ago, I tweeted, like, every time I get down on the Bulls, which they are a dumpster fire, I just remember they're not the Knicks. And the reaction to that tells you how bad the Knicks have been because all Knicks fans were like, yup, agreed.
Right. And the bigger thing is, whether it's Spike Lee or anybody, there's a certain element always when somebody's like complaining about their front row tickets and coming through the employees elevator and all that. It's like, oh, shut up, dude.
Right.
With the Knicks, I think Spike's right.
You
like if
know-
you're gonna, you have to call him
And tell him.
and be like, we don't do it this way.
He's
Come in this
all
way.
you have left.
But no one told me. No one told me. No one told me. I'm staying here. Now, you want to arrest me like Charles Oakley? Fuck that. Or will you arrest me like you want to shut my hand on my back like Oakley?
And the way that statement they released, like the thought that Spike Lee was being mistreated is laughable. It's like they can never get out of their own way. And even if let's say they were right, they have to know that they're going to look like the assholes. Like they have to present that in a much more like strategic way because
Right.
they always end up looking like dickheads.
I did like the ESPN though. They made it sound like it was a report on like a death.
Yeah, like a murder.
Like the
Like they-
silence.
I mean, it
going,
kind of
like-
is.
like-
He's the last guy that they should protect.
Like, tell us more, Spike.
Yeah.
Like, what happened, Spike?
I put my hands behind my back, and I said, arrest me like my brother Charles Oakley.
Damn.
Like, I think, what's his face? The Kellerman, he's like, and they made you do the perp walk. Like, they were taking it like so seriously.
Also, why are you taking a perp walk? For what?
I will say, if I ever get back to Boston, that is probably my first move is to buy courtside seats. Like,
Would you go?
Would you go?
I would. I would go to like
Yeah?
every game. Yeah.
See and be seen
Yeah,
on the
I-
wood.
Would you go if they were as bad as the Knicks have been? Like, I think if Spike Lee tapped out, I don't think anybody would be
Yeah,
like,
that-
you
yeah,
gave
yeah.
up your fair weather. It's like, he should have given up 10 years
That
ago.
is a huge factor. Celtics have been very competitive now for a while. But I love going to, like, it's my favorite
Well, you
event
Celebrity
to go.
Row,
You'd,
I mean,
you'd
is-
also you'd go like Spike Lee was there last night, not because of the Knicks, but because of James Harden.
Correct.
Like you'd go to see
Right.
the other
What else?
stars
And
when,
when
they,
you
when
were like,
they stay.
there's
Also,
really
I
nothing
feel like
else to do.
yeah.
I think
That's
feel like
the
people go to
biggest-
see him almost.
Yeah.
It's like he's part of
That
the show.
is my biggest, and there's a lot of them. I'd say top 2 to 3. Like, I can't go to sporting events unless I have a rooting interest. So either I bet on it, which I'm retired right now, or Boston's in it. So I just never like. We're so fucking close to that. Like,
So
imagine
close.
if that was
Yeah,
like the Celtics. I just walk over and go watch every
so
fucking game.
close.
It's just not. It's not a franchise you can like support though. It's
But
not.
like,
It's not
when
even.
the Celtics are there, it's awesome to walking over. So
But you sat like courtside, right?
I'm saying I love
Right,
going to NBA. That would be something I would do.
But would you go if you were sitting in normal seats? Because that's like to me, it's not worth going to watch them.
I've gone.
Well, now we're gonna sound like douchebags because
I will go if I get good seats, but I don't. They're not a product worth sitting in the 300s. That's crazy
I won't
to me.
go. I'll go to. I've been to Madison Square Garden. We've been here for 4 years now. I've been probably 10 basketball games, all college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say like if I was in Boston, just sitting in normal seats, it would take me an hour to get in and an hour to get out, which I would not do every night because it's like Barstool's big enough. But when you're down low, they help you just get in and out, like kind of like what Spike was doing. Like Spike cannot go through the normal entrance.
No shot.
So you have to do that.
Yeah.
All right, we're mid-show. Simply Safe is everything you need in a home security system with its award-winning protection. You get comprehensive protection for your entire home. Outdoor cameras and doorbells alert you to anyone approaching your home. Entry motion and glass break sensors guard inside. It's easy to set up. It takes 30 minutes to a house tops. And there's absolutely no trade-offs for your safety. You'll have an army of highly trained security experts ready to dispatch police to your home at a moment's notice 24/7. It's only 50 cents a day with no contract. It's why The Verge called Simply Safe the best home security system. Go to simplysafe.com/rundown today. You'll get free shipping, a 60-day risk-free trial. You got nothing to lose. Go now and be sure to get simplysafe.com/rundown. That's simplysafe.com/rundown. These Chinese barbers doing the coronavirus, like sticks, like they got some like
selfie sticks.
Sushi, big sushi, or like wontons with the sticks, just doing hair.
You can't. I mean, you can't be given a good haircut
Well,
like that.
by the
right?
way, why if like you can't be given a good haircut and just if the
close your
corona,
shop.
just get your haircut at home.
Yeah, cut your own hair.
Yeah,
Dave
I
Portnoy.
did that.
I mean, nobody does that though, except for you. Like that's not a normal thing.
Would
at
you
all.
rather cut your own hair or have people with giant chopsticks cutting your hair?
Yeah, chopsticks are not going to get it
That
done.
it was intense. I'm officially now. I'm respecting the coronavirus.
Oh, I'm not. And I actually, it's funny to me the way they talk about either everyone's gonna get it, like, oh, NBA guys, like, be careful how you interact with the crowd, like fist pump instead of shake hands. Always be putting the
Yeah, you know
deodorant
what?
on
That
as
doesn't
well.
work.
That's what I'm saying.
That stuff doesn't
Like,
kill
if
viruses.
So if it's that, if we're to that point, we should just accept everyone's getting it because I guarantee you, like, telling people to be careful, NBA guys, how they interact with the crowd, is too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is too late. I mean, you could probably, if you wash your hands and like don't do certain things, maybe you can fight off a little longer. But if it's gonna cut to Manhattan and just go, it's gonna go.
Right. So I almost think we should be leaders.
just get it
I
and
nominated.
get over it.
Who did I nominate it for? Who did I want to put it in? Spider.
I would
yeah.
have guessed Nate. That
No,
would've been
put
my-
it
Mantis
in
would've been
Spider.
up there.
Let him get it around. Everyone gets a little sniffly. We don't have old people. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe Thornton dies. But other than that, we should be in like pretty good shape. We get this
I'm
thing in and
surprised.
out.
I feel like, I mean,
Or just-
I know you said your immune system's kicking again now that you're partying, but I feel like you're king noodle.
Yeah,
No,
you are King Noodle.
I haven't been.
Coronavirus would dominate your
I
ass.
think you would get
No, it
dominated by
wouldn't.
Yeah,
corona.
it would.
My immune system's like
Oh.
a motherfucker. lately.
Coronavirus would get all up in that ass.
I don't think it
running
would. I think
laps
it's pretty
in your
good
brain.
lately. I think.
But that's Kevin. That's the classic case of like, as much as I'd like to see Dave get his ass kicked by coronavirus, I also don't want him to walk around being like
I beat
coronavirus
coronavirus."
survivor.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
I will also.
Imagine, I mean, think of like think of the
not bad.
bee sting survivor talk. Now coronavirus talk. Forget it.
What else was I just gonna say?
I
that
feel like
thought
we've been
was-
through this thought process a billion times before. Like, we want you to get sick.
Like,
well,
no, never mind.
not
Yeah.
that sick.
I do kind of like the idea of getting it and just being done with it.
Just-
It's like when
just
when you're a little kid, you want them to get
Well, I guess you
chicken
can
pox to get
re-catch
over
it. Is the thing?
Oh, really?
I think.
Probably. They
Because
don't
it,
have
like,
a.
it mutates or some
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah. It's just like the flu.
They just
Yeah.
need to get the testing right. Once they get the testing right, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
They just don't have the testing right. Everyone was making fun of Trump yesterday because he's like, what if you just got a really good flu shot?
But the same vaccine could not work. You take a solid flu vaccine, you don't think that would have an impact or much of an impact on corona?
No.
Probably none. Probably
I
not.
was like, I kind of agree. Like, what if you just got a really good flu shot?
Also,
Not like the Dwayne Reed, but like a really good one. Like an extra one. Give me double. Give me a
that
double
was-
shot of the flu.
The thought that the scientists were going to be like, oh yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
wait,
We haven't
you know
done
what?
that yet. We're on the
Damn.
verge of a global pandemic, but we haven't tried that.
the
Give
other,
everyone the really good ones.
back just for a second with the Purell and all this stuff. Like the only way to stop it something that truly spreads like that, and again, I don't think it affects you. Read, it's like if you're under the age of 70, you get a runny nose and you don't even know you have it. But it's just to tell the entire world no one can go outside for 2 days, 2 weeks.
Well, that's what they were doing in China. They were like, you
But
couldn't go out. They shut down a school in
If
Westchester.
everyone's not going to do it in unison, there's no point.
Yes, someone will break that and go out.
Yeah. This guy Snacks went viral at Jacksonville State. That is D1. He asked me,
Yes.
right? Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
in
he was in the SWAC.
Yeah. So he banged a 3.
Get to him. Jonas James gets it to him again. Here's Snacks with 3. Snacks busted. Snacks. It's the 3.
There's this video now of him like dunking when like people help him dunk. At first, when I saw he could dunk, I was like, well, then he should be playing because he's so fucking huge. He got propelled up. I guess a good story. I slow day, funny viral video. I put it in. I threw Snacks a bone. No pun intended, but intended.
I like Snacks.
Yeah, he's like it's like Letarian Milton.
We
growing
just
up.
talked to him for PMT tomorrow. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's fuck Darren Ravel for the millionth time. Did you see his tweet?
No.
He was like,
Darren Ravel, that's somebody I'd like to inject with coronavirus.
he was like, the hysteria has reached New York, and it showed all the Purell was bought out at the Times Square Dwayne Reed. It's like, dude, this is a city of 10 million people. You're saying that 200 bottles got bought? That's not hysteria. But he tweeted like, Snacks got in the game, missed 3 threes, and then made that one. And the video only shows the make. We didn't need to know that he
He's
missed
a
the
miserable
3.
miser. He's
Right.
a miser. He's a loser. Bachelor, Trent, again on it, did a little champagne facial at the end. I actually missed it. I didn't see till this morning. I saw it.
Yeah, because he didn't tell anybody because he's a sandbagging son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was women tell all.
Is he here? No,
He's on the radio right now.
Sad. I'm pretty disappointed that Madison showed up.
Ah, you had to know that was happening. You had to know. There was no way
Oh,
that
is this
girl was
the
walking away.
girl you said that
Ultimatum
was?
girl.
I was right. You were wrong.
What'd you say?
I said that when you were like, oh yeah, she said she wouldn't do it if he had sex with other people. I was like, she's just fucking.
Well, yeah,
she'll get
she,
that.
I mean, she had him on the hook. She let him off, just like that.
Yeah, so you lost all respect for her.
Yes.
think
Okay,
that-
good.
Yeah, I have no respect
Good.
for her. None.
To think that like,
Zero.
Like, I mean, once you hit someone with an ultimatum and then come crawling back, that's over.
You
You
have no-
can walk on them for the rest of your life.
that on one of the girls on the show, she's like, I'm glad she stuck to her morals. It's like,
she
except
didn't.
not at all.
Yeah.
Not even
Huge,
a little bit.
huge night for Iowa though. It's got to be.
I mean,
I'm
that's,
trying to
that's
think,
the it
like,
couple, him and Kelsey.
Who else? Like Iowa history.
I mean, Trent's
That's
the
up
most
there.
famous person in Iowa history, right?
Herbert Hoover.
That's a pretty good
The
one.
golfer,
Who's that?
U.S.
Zach
Open.
Johnson.
Zach Johnson.
I mean, if Trent keeps it up, anything's possible. He's a bachelor rock star. People love him. They can't get enough of it.
Yeah, he's big. I'm trying to think of other Ionians.
Let me look it up real quick. I mean, it's Iowa gets their shine every now and then, and it's like.
He just
Oh,
Johnny
that's pretty-
Carson.
that's
a big
pretty
one.
big.
That's a
Johnny
big one.
Carson.
That's gonna be tough.
That's a pretty big one.
All right, second most famous person. Trent.
John Wayne.
Who?
Ashton Kutcher's big.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
All right.
Top
Iowa's
10.
bigger than
Top
we think.
10.
Yeah.
Top 10. Coach K, so basically he had this press conference after the game. He says, if you have a problem with the team and the players blame me, it's because I'm not a good coach. It's not the players' problem.
You know, even social media, like it's amazing what people put out. You know, really, if you're our fans, don't do that. You know, come on, man. These kids are 18 and 19 years old. I mean, you can question my coaching and what the hell.
And then like 3 seconds later, he's like, if you have a problem with me as a coach, look up at those banners.
And then when you do question it, by the way, just come into camera and look up in the ceiling, all right? And then find out if you should question that.
I think he's actually, I said this yesterday.
Yeah, direct shot at you.
It was direct
Yes,
because
yes.
yesterday I said what he did last year was the worst coaching job in the history of college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of talent he had
Yeah.
to lose multiple games, not win, let Cam Reddish basically, or RJ Barrett,
Barrett, yeah.
go 1 on like 10 every single time they need points when you have like Zion Williamson just standing there. Coach K is a disgusting coach. Maybe he's a good recruiter. Doesn't know X and O's. He'll go down as the most overrated coach in the history of basketball, in my mind.
And he's a good recruiter because he's
Great
at a
recruiter.
private fucking college, and you can't do the FOIA for them and find out where they're dropping all the bags.
Correct. Great
I'm
recruiter.
with you.
And by the way, you can't argue. Now, and this would counter me, that in college, recruiting is coaching. Same thing. Like, I'd rather a good recruit
Well,
than
he
good X's and
also
O's guys.
he just kind of recently decided to cave into the one and dones. Like historically, he didn't for a while. Now he's just
You know,
grabbing
he
the top
stole
talent.
Coach
And-
Cal's shtick.
but how
But to
do
not
you-
win with, I mean, looking
how-
back, to not win with Barrett and Zion is.
How about
fucking
Jason
nuts.
Tatum?
And
too.
Yeah, right.
Jason Tatum.
He's the worst coach who's ever lived in terms of on the floor.
More than fair.
Thank you.
Ethan agrees.
Ethan, wow. For the
yeah,
clouds.
yeah, that
I
was
like
pretty good.
that.
That was
Good-
pretty
Congrats
good.
on your Grizzlies winning last night.
Thank you. 2-game win streak.
I lost
Wow.
that one. Shout out to all the Nashville, the tornado, crazy hit there. Boston for the Boys has a charity shirt. You can buy that. Anything else? Stock market sucks.
Smells like shit in here because there was a dead
Am I
mouse.
crazy? I don't smell it. It's not a dead mouse. Because
You
I
walk
smelled the
over
dead mouse
there.
when I had
I
it.
don't smell it. I
Oh,
smell
you
the
didn't smell
shit
like the
emanating from the
BO?
stock market. I don't know.
Let's say this though,
I
because
saw a
there's a
mouse. It was
thought
cute.
that there's a BO problem
In this office?
Yeah, so
Who?
I don't know, but I think that we need to
Like us,
shame people
like
so
we have
everyone.
a human problem?
Yeah, like
Who?
so everyone go home and wash.
Name a name.
I don't know the name, but everyone keeps saying it smells like BO.
Who's got the BO problem?
And so I think we need to wash. So
Showers,
everybody
gentlemen.
We need to do like
wash
the basic
and do
like
deodorant. and all that
Showers,
shit.
gentlemen.
Dave,
Yeah.
like the middle school, like this is how you wash your
Yes.
underarm pits.
Yes.
Showers.
God
Clean.
damn it. It
Right,
does.
like
don't
right
smell
now
it.
it smells.
If you go stand over there, Kevin. Stand up and walk right over
Because
there.
I haven't smelled anything
go
the whole
go
day,
take a
the whole
big
time.
breath right over there.
Like in the middle right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. You don't smell that?
No.
Then you probably have the BO.
Well, that's why I
No, I'm
said it
just
because I
saying.
got nervous. I was like, wait a
Showers.
minute, is it me? Because
Sad we have to remind people to take showers.
Do you smell it?
No.
That's why I thought it was me. I'm like, wait a minute, do I stink? Because I don't smell
Publicly
anything. I
traded
certainly don't-
company, people.
Dead
Right.
mouse.
Like
Me
other,
and Frankie
other
took a
people's-
fucking Uber like an hour yesterday. We almost had to pull over on the highway. It was
There's
the
nothing
worst.
worse.
We had our dogs out, heads out the window like dogs
Oh my god.
on the highway.
People are acting like that's how it smells in here. It's not that bad.
It was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Back of the cab is like
Speaking
top
of
one
that-
worst smell in the world.
It was. It was.
Did you really have your head
Wait,
Yeah, literally. ask
speaking
him.
of
We
that,
did.
though, you just said that you aren't scared of the coronavirus and you think like doing these measures is crazy. Remember when we drove around New York City and he had his head out the fucking car because the guy was coughing?
That was a little bit extreme. That guy was like hucking lungies on me. He was like so sick.
The Uber driver was coughing and you had your head out the car the whole time.
That was so dramatic.
Mr. Big Bad, I'll take the coronavirus.
Uber drivers who
my-
show
my
up
immune
sick
system's
should be in
kicking.
prison and tortured, waterboarded. Have some respect for your fellow humans. And this guy should have been thrown in a.
Was it just BO
car car-
or was it sick?
BO.
Oh.
BO. He should.
It hits you. You should have just gotten out.
He
Oh.
should have
Doesn't
been
get
put
better.
in like a car wash. Like he should have had to walk through a car wash.
Oh. Showers,
Disgusting.
gentlemen.
Showers.